Welcome back. Now at 5, you're taking a live look at Lambert Airport. Tonight, the airport sharing some major news about the amount of passengers there. They say it's soaring. The airport telling First Alert 4 last year they saw more than 15 million passengers move through Lambert. That was in 2024, of course. That's an over 7% increase from 2023. Also, the most passengers the airport has seen in more than 2 decades. Back in 2003, the airport had more than 20 million people pass through. Tonight, our Jordan Burrell is at the airport explaining how these good numbers ultimately benefit all of us. Jordan.
Hi, Sam. Now, that 7% increase is more than double of what the Federal Aviation Administration says is typical airport growth. Now, the airport itself attributes that big increase to more people wanting to travel, but also the workflow post-COVID, saying more people are working from home, so they have that flexibility to travel, but others are just traveling more for work.
Travel here for work. I'm on my way to Washington University.
From work to leisure, travelers make their way through St. Louis's Lambert Airport for all kinds of reasons. And according to the airport, 15.9 million people touched down at the terminals in 2024.
All this is good news for us because this airport operates by its own funding. The money that you spend here at the airport, parking, the concessions that you use, all lead to revenue that is made by the airport, and it helps sustain the airport.
Sustainability and record-breaking numbers, Lott says that can lead to Lambert securing airlines and more destinations. At Altair Travel Agency, they say the more destinations that are available, the more people want to travel.
Now that we have the nonstop flight from from St. Louis to Frankfurt and then Frankfurt back to St. Louis, that has definitely increased the amount of European travelers traveling from St. Louis. So people can get to Europe direct.
Luck says for the most part, from St. Louis, people can get wherever they want to go in one connection or less.
Which is huge because, the more connections you add, there's, room for delays and interruptions and things like that.
On top of connections, the price of flights is usually the other big deterrent to not fly.
I think they're a bit more, but so is everything else. I really think that it's a question of you have to get someplace, and sometimes you have to get there by a certain amount of time, and time is becoming a more precious commodity.
Now, the airport tells First Alert 4 that they're not ready to talk about the plans for renovations on the airport yet, saying it's way too soon. But now that project will be the biggest in decades for the airport. For now, live in St. Louis, Jordan Burrell, First Alert 4.
All right, Jordan, thank you.